Hey, good people, what's going on? So, here I am again on my own Shero's journey to wealth and wellness. And I like to add wholeness. Wholeness. So, who am I? Well, I am Sandra Cheney, and I am here to share my journey through conquering domestic violence, conquering my fatherless daughter's issues, because I'm on this journey of love, forgiveness, and acceptance. I am someone who was a single mom. So I get, the things around, that single moms deal with. Let's see, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for quite some time. So I'm sharing this journey because I'm still on this journey. It's been an interesting journey. I am on this journey. I've become a best-selling author. On this journey, I've become a teacher. On this journey, I've become a compelling change agent, life strategist. Yeah, all that other stuff. But really, on this journey, what I've become is someone who has finally understood or began to understood who she is. At the end of the day, that's what what rings out to me most is really getting at the core of who I am so that I can wake up every morning in peace, in joy, in love. I was listening to Michael Beckwith. Google him because he's got some good stuff. Here I go again. Y'all see me, right? Because, yeah, me and this camera, yeah, there we go. Anyway, I gotta have my little purple lady behind me. Anyway, Google him. But anyhow, he, the other day, was teaching. And he said, in the midst of when things are going on and you find yourself thinking about stuff, go, hey now, I am here. And it shifts your vibration. It shifts your energy because you're telling those thoughts, you're telling the universe, you're telling them, you know what? Hey, now I'm here. That's some good stuff right there because I'm here. Hey, now. And it stops the thought process. Isn't that good, y'all? I know because I've been saying it a lot already today. Hey, now I am here and I am living in the more than enough. I am here and I am living in abundance and love. Isn't that pretty cool? So, anyway, I got sidetracked, or actually I got ahead of myself. So listen, I was trying to figure out what to talk about today and on this journey. And on this journey, I realized, as a woman, we do wear so many titles. There's so many things that are going on with us, whether we're a mom, not to leave the dads out, but right now I'm talking to the women. We're moms, we're sisters, we're friends, we are co-workers, we are CEOs. Basically, we're CEOs of our life. But what I've discovered is that with all those titles and all those things that we do, we always put ourselves last. We're always tired sometimes. We forget about the things that we like to do. It's quite interesting, I find. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that because even in the midst of that, I discovered some things about me. I discovered, well, let me say this. In my book, we see that book right there? You see that? Let me give you a little more close up. Let me see if I can, like, hone in on that book. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? The woman within is an inside job? Okay. Like I told you, videography isn't my thing, so go with a sister, please. So listen, I've discovered that there were some things that were defining me. There were things like even from my, growing up, because I just remember wanting to be a daddy's girl. What woman doesn't want to be a daddy's girl, right? I just remembered like, why can't I call myself a daddy's girl? Why can't my father and I have this relationship, like the relationships I see with other people? And now, okay, let me put a disclaimer. I'm not here bashing my dad. I'm not. Because my father did the best that he could. I'm scanning so y'all can see what's behind me. Anyway, He did the best that he could. But it didn't stop me wanting that. It didn't stop me wanting to be loved. It didn't stop me wanting to feel worthy. It didn't stop any of that. It didn't stop me wanting to be able to buy whatever I want. It didn't stop any of that. What it did was it created some thoughts and some and it also, those things that shaped me, also determined the people I had in my life. You know what I'm saying? Your thoughts shaped you. Also, your birth order shaped you. I'm the oldest. And I want to read something, from my book real quick. Can y'all indulge me for a minute? I just want to, of course, I dropped my book. So hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I dropped the book. It is what it is, though. I've just learned something. Here's what I also learned. That before I get to birth order, what I also learned is the common denominator. The common denominator, which is also in my book, what you see back there, right? The common denominator in any and everything. When your life isn't going the way you want it to go, the common denominator is you. I looked up common denominator because, them fraction things back in school. I looked that up. And the common denominator, what I discovered is Webster's dictionary, and I'm reading from my book, my book, Bloom with It. The common denominator, Webster's definition states, it is the part of a fraction that is below the line and functions as the divisor of the numerator, also known as the common factor. So guess what? When you divide 4 into 2, the answer is 2. When you begin questioning why your life isn't going the way that it should, well, the common denominator is you. It's the thoughts that you think, or the thoughts that you don't think. It's the actions that you take based on the thoughts that you think. And so let me tell you why birth order is a part of those actions and the common denominator. I am the oldest. I'm the oldest. The oldest person, or the birth order, the person in that birth order, and I'm trying to find, in my book, because I kind of know what it is, but I want to make sure that I give you what it really, really is, right? The birth order. Here we go. I found it in my book. So here we go. This is the birth order. Okay, y'all, don't. I'm not retaping this. So, look, perfectionism at its best, and I'm getting over perfectionism. That's one of the things I got to get over. That was part of my common denominator. So anyway, the birth order. Here we go. The firstborn, which is my birth order. Firstborns are typically perfectionists. Didn't I just say that? Usually well organized, always makes lists, considered reliable, serious, achiever, self-sacrificing, people pleaser, self-reliant, and loyal. We are put in positions to be the example for our siblings, which at times feels like pressure. So as the eldest child, I related to all these things. There was a lot expected of me. A lot. There was a lot. A lot expected of me. Yeah. That was a challenge for me. So because of that, I, as an adult, became self-reliant. I became loyal. I self-sabotaged a lot. In the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he talked about his rich dad and his poor dad and the lessons that he learned, from his poor dad. His poor dad talked about education, talked about doing all these things, go get that good job and all those other things. And while my dad didn't necessarily talk about all of that, he did talk about education. He did talk about all those things and say, you got to go to school, you got to do this, you got to do that. But yet in the same breath, as I became someone who, as I was getting ready to graduate, then he turns around and says, well, I'm not paying for that. I don't know where you're going to get the money for that. So it was just like one of those things where I wanted to go to school. I was the oldest. It was expected of me to go to school. But then my father turned around and said, no, Because my father didn't understand a whole lot of things. Why am I saying that? Because those thoughts shaped me. It was like, so I'm not good enough now for my dad to send me to school. I'm not good enough now for him to pay for it. It was those things that shaped me. That's why I'm bringing this up. Those things, what are those things that shape you? What was it that somebody said to you? You know, what birth order are you? There are more. I'm just dealing with the oldest one right now. Well, I'll come back and mention the other two. So you're going to have to come back and get on this journey with me, because there's other ones. But what are the things that shaped you? I'll get my little lady back in there, y'all. So let me tell you why I said, hey, now I am here. Because when you start shifting your vibration, it's like an affirmation. So start there. First, acknowledge. I told you that before. And then while you're acknowledging it, go, hey, now I am here. Begin to say that and allow it to shift. And when you do that, start saying, hey, now I am here, because I deserve to be here. Because that's what Michael Beth said, and I loved it. Hey, now I am here, because I deserve it. I'm supposed to be here. I have something to offer. Start there. Hey, now you are here because you have something to offer the world. You have something to offer yourself. Become a rebel in your own life, people. One of the definitions of being a rebel is going against the status quo. Go against the status quo of your life. Hey, now I am here. Thank you, Michael Beckwith. That is in my spirit right now, y'all. Hey, now I am here. Secondly, begin to rewrite your own story. Rewrite your own life. Change. Add a new chapter in that book. Even if it's, hey, now, add a new chapter. Because this is not how the story ends, y'all. It doesn't end that way. If you got to tell yourself affirmations, write them out, post them all over the place, put them in your bathroom. Do what you got to do to get to change, to start changing this. Because this and this have to connect. Okay? You feel me? I hope so. Hey, now, you are here. Hey, now, everything you do, everything I do comes from a deep place of love. Why? Because it's an inside job. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Peace. Oh, I forgot. You know what? If you're interested in my book, there's a link. Look at the link. There's a link. There's a link. There's a link. And if you are interested in acquiring some assets, because all this is the health and wellness is I'm acquiring some new assets. This journey I'm on, I'm learning. I've learned to start acquiring and thinking differently and acquire health and wellness, mind, body, spirit, but also finances, right? Acquire some new assets. If you're interested in how to acquire some new assets and you want some new assets, there's a link down there for a free gold savings account. It's a free asset. Just start there. Hey, now I am here and I am worthy of acquiring some new assets. Right? All right now. Okay, y'all. Thanks for being on this journey with me. Lots of love. Smooches. Peace.